Peace, y'all. Johnny Fastlane here. So, Redman talks about how him and Method Man became friends, and Kodak Black drops a new show. Plus, Spinderella gets kicked out of Salt-n-Pepa? Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, so Redman did an interview yesterday, right? And they asked him a bunch of questions like, they always do, right? So, you know that Redman is like investing in like a marijuana company in New Jersey because that's where he's from. And also marijuana is legal in New Jersey and it ain't legal here in New York, not yet, right? So they was asking him about that. But they also asked him about Method Man, right? Because, Red and Meth, Redman and Method Man, like one, two peas in a pod, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all been besties since, the 90s or whatever. So they was asking him like, how did you and Method Man even meet, right? Because, Redman was a solo artist, but he was also like part of a group, he was on Def Jam. So Def Jam used to always put like a bunch of different people together. Like they put like Redman and Eric Sermon and Keith Murray together and, call them EPMD. But it was really like a super group or whatever, right? But that's the new EPMD because there was EPMD before that. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. But anyway, that was Def Jam. So anyway, Method Man was on Wu-Tang, right? And Wu-Tang had nothing to do with Def Jam, but Method Man also signed to Def Jam as a solo artist, right? So when Method Man was signed to Def Jam and Redman was already there, they went on tour together, right? But Def Jam, they put together the tour because they wanted to kind of make it seem like, I don't know, Method Man, Redman, they both had the name Man in their name. So they wanted to do something in the 90s like the month of man, right? So they went on tour for a month. And both their name has man in it, which is retarded, but okay, right? That's like saying Ant-Man and Spider-Man need to link up because when they both are two different motherfuckers. But anyway, I digress, right? So, whatever, right? So, weed, right? They bonded over weed, right? So Method Man is a huge smoker, a heavy smoker. Redman, the same thing, right? And they could have been like, oh no, I ain't messing with this dude. Or, yeah, we just doing shows together, but then after the show, I'm in my room, you in yours, and I'm doing my own thing kind of thing, right? But it didn't go down like that. It went down like they ended up being like best friends because they're like, yo, what you smoking? Oh, look, I got this. I got the sativa. Word, I got the indica. Okay, bop, bop, bop. You know what I'm saying? They sharing little secrets. They're stoner buddies. You know what I'm saying? And when two people link over being like stoner buddies, then, that's it. They best friends forever. So it was pretty dope. So he was like basically saying like, yes, Def Jam did, try to set up the friendship. Just like record labels always do. They try to set up a beef if they see that you guys might beef with each other. They might try to set up a relationship if they think that you may like this person or this person might be attracted to you. And they try to set up friendships. Any kind of beef, celebrity relationship, friendship, partnership, whatever it is, always makes more money for the record label when you have two entities, two celebrities come together instead of just one entity and one celebrity. And it also saves them money because if the record label has one entourage for one person, they got to pay everybody in the entourage, a stylist, a makeup artist, or whatever the case may be. And then if you have another person, same thing, that person has their own entourage too. But if both y'all are not a group, but if y'all hanging out together, maybe y'all could share the same stylist, you know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all could share the same makeup artist. We might pay her a little bit more instead of paying her as if she was two people, you know what I'm saying? So it's fire, man. This is cool, right? And then speaking of Redman, also, Panoramic, they got a summit coming up on, like May 20th to May 24th. It's free to register online, and Redman is actually going to be one of the speakers at the summit, right? And so he's going to be talking about like investing in cannabis, legalization of cannabis, basically letting people kind of think cannabis different because, a lot of people have this weird notion that cannabis or weed is bad or negative, which is why it's taken so long to get legalized. But Redman, along with a lot of other panelists, there's going to be like 25 people from like the cannabis industry, CEOs, investors, just all kind of people. But Redman is going to be there as like the celebrity superstar. So it should be dope. I'll leave like the link somewhere on here. And let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Bitch, I told you, bitch ass nigga!
Yo, so this is crazy, yo, and dope at the same time. Like, this is what it's all about, right? Using your money and investing it into something that's gonna just continue to make you more money, right? So Kodak Black is executive producing this web series called City of War, right? So it's going to be on YouTube, right? It's not going to be like on his website or anything like that, but it's going to be on his YouTube channel exclusively, right? I think that this should probably do good, you know? It's not going to be on Netflix or anything like that, but it kind of reminds me of like Money and Violence, right? And Money and Violence was a web series that was on YouTube too, and it took place in Brooklyn and Flatbush, right? So with this City of War, it takes place in Miami and Florida, right? So in Miami, you know, you got two rival gang members, and what happened was, I think like somebody died, and now they're both going at war, basically killing each other, back and forth, you know? You see like in the previews, one of the detectives was like, in the last 4 months, there's been 100 homicides. So imagine like 100 people dying on the streets in 4 months. That's crazy. That's like every day somebody's literally getting killed. You know what I'm saying? So these detectives are just like running around Miami, just trying to figure out what to do and how to stop them, because it's not like they're trying to figure out who it is. They know the two gangs that are doing it. It's more like, you know, how can we stop this violence, and why did it even all start, you know? So Kodak Black is not going to be acting in it. I think I saw a Block Boy JB, I'm not sure, but I saw a gunplay for sure in the previews, so I think it's going to be dope. Kodak's not acting in it, but he is going to be the executive producer, which basically means that he's just the money man. Like, he's paying for all of it. He paid for, you know, production, he paid for the sets, he paid for the cameras, he paid for the lights, he paid for props, you know, cars, explosions, digital stuff. He paid for the actors, you know, like, yo, Gunplay want to do it, I Gunplay, we're gonna give you this amount of money, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So he basically executive produced it, right? And that's an investment, right? You put your money into a movie, you pay everything, and then the first nigga that's gonna get paid when that shit come back, right here, you know what I'm saying? This is cool, man. Leo Cohen is now like one of the heads there at YouTube, and he's just probably trying to like create all these like new and dope ass exclusive content so that people can watch YouTube more than TV or anything like that. So I don't know if you guys seen, but a lot of changes have happened on YouTube, and this is part of it, right? So instead, I mean, people like things on demand now, right? So whereas, you know, people used to listen to the radio, or they used to call up to the radio and try to like request their favorite song. Now you can just go on Spotify, you can go on Tidal, you can go on Apple Music, and you can just click whatever song you want to listen to, create your own playlist, you know what songs are coming up. So like streaming services has killed the radio, you know? And that's with everything, you know? Uber killed a taxi. Like, who goes outside and tries to hail a taxi anymore? You just do that on Uber, and then boop, the taxi shows up, you know? Netflix, I'm not saying that Netflix killed the movie theater, because there's still like exclusive new movies that come out, but Netflix has definitely kind of like slowly killed like HBO, Showtime, Stars, like movie channels like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of it, you know, coming from the theaters and then going on HBO, now it's coming on the theaters and going to Netflix. Like, Black Panther got Avengers, Black Panther. Netflix got Avengers, Netflix got Black Panther, they got Doctor Strange. I mean, they have everything on there. If y'all wanted to ever go back and watch everything before, you know, the end game. They got Infinity War on there, they got everything on there. You know what I'm saying? So it just makes sense that YouTube is trying to kill the TV. So where YouTube is coming in is they want to try to kill like your regular like 100 channels, right? So like Comedy Central, BET, MTV, you know, the channels that show videos. Why wait and watch an hour video show and a countdown of your video when you could just click, you know, a Kodak Black video right now, just watch shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that this is dope. I think that it's probably gonna be really successful. And I'm gonna watch it, yo. Let me know if y'all watching it. Yo, this is crazy, right? Because like Salt-n-Pepa, right? Legendary hip hop group, legendary female MC group, FemCs, right? The pioneers of this shit, you know what I'm saying? They started this shit here, you know what I'm saying? You got Salt and you got Pepper, right? But you cannot forget Spindarella, right? Not Cinderella, my nigga, I said Spindarella, right? So Spindarella is their DJ, and for anybody who's been living under a rock and doesn't know who Spindarella is, I don't know, you need to go do your hip hop research, but everybody knows Jazzy Jeff is the Fresh Prince's DJ. Spindarella is Salt-n-Pepa's DJ, right? So back in the day, the DJ was very important to the MC, right? Your MC always had a DJ. You know, P-Rock and CL Smooth, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could go back and go back. It was like the MC and the DJ, right? But in this case, it was the group Salt-n-Pepa and then their DJ, you know? Nowadays, if you got a Kodak Black, it's just Kodak Black. It's not going to be Kodak Black and DJ Miami, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the case may be, that was how it was back in the day. So, you know, Spindarella has been down with them the whole time, right? Spindarella has been with Salt-n-Pepa for 30 years, right? She's in the video doing the Running Man. She's on the reality shows. She's at their concerts in the background mixing. She knows what kind of music they want. She knows how to set it up. She knows how to break it down. You know what I'm saying? Like every, you know, dope ass MC still needs a DJ, even though now the DJ is not celebrated as much as they were before. But look at 6ix9ine. So 6ix9ine had official DJ, which was DJ Academics. You know what I'm saying? Like all the time, like an MC needs a DJ. But I guess the DJ's role would be different now. So instead of Academics being on stage behind 6ix9ine, mixing records and being like, yo, the crowd better get hype, 6ix9ine in the building. Instead of like Academics doing something like that, Academics more like brought him to different platforms like Complex or different interviews and things like that, which is still like a DJ type of thing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, facts, you know what I'm saying? This shit is dope. So anyway, so Salt-n-Pepa are supposed to be going on this New Kid on the Block tour, right? It's called the New Kid on the Block mixtape tour, right? Where it's gonna be like some chick named Tiffany and some other chick named Debbie Gibson, and I don't know who they are at all, right? But Naughty by Nature is gonna be there too. New Kids on the Block and Salt-n-Pepa, so that's cool, right? But yesterday, Spindarella actually put up a post on Instagram saying that she apologized to her fans and she didn't want like anybody else to tell the story or, you know, mess up the story, distort the story. She wanted the fans to hear it from her mouth, but she's saying that, you know, essentially she got fired from Salt-n-Pepa. I'm deeply saddened to share with all the Salt-n-Pepa fans that I will not be performing at the New Kids on the Block mixtape tour. Despite my participation in promoting the tour and being highly publicized as one of the acts, in January 2019, I received a termination email from Salt-n-Pepa excluding me from performances with the group. It was my expectation after making that decision that they would also take responsibility for sharing the news with the public and other affected parties. It has been months now with no mention. So, out of love for my fans and the commitment to upholding a standard of professionalism, I've taken it upon myself to let everyone know I refuse to participate in misleading fans, ticket holders, and others who, based on all the advertising, were anticipating seeing the iconic Salt-n-Pepa and Spindarella trio. So I'm making it clear now. Please know that you will have the opportunity to see me this summer in many other projects and activities I'll be participating in, and I look forward to seeing you all then. Thank you, Spindarella, right? And then after that, Jazzy Jeff comments on here. There's 2,415 comments, by the way, because this is crazy. She's been with them for 30 years, but then Jazzy Jeff comments on it and says, yeah, I'm gonna call you. You know, because that's crazy, right? Like, what old school, rap group who has had their DJ for 30 years, all legendary rap group, and then all of a sudden gets rid of Spindarella. And Spindarella is just like, damn, yo, didn't say nothing, thought that they was gonna say something, but just decides to come out and say it. Because really and truly, like, the concert and the tour starts next month in June. So that's a couple weeks away, right? It's already the middle of May right now, you know? this is crazy, man. I would say, like, I hope they could patch it up, or I hope they could come to some kind of agreement. But according to Spindarella, this happened 4 months ago, like back in January. It's just that they ain't tell us, and she's just basically telling us now. But there's gotta be more to this. Like, was there a big ass fight? Like, why would Salt-n-Pepa get rid of Spindarella? That's insane, yo. Shit, man. Let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Follow me at Johnny Fastlane. That's JONNY Fastlane on Instagram and Twitter. And y'all already know what to do. Peace.